Welcome back to Let's Comments Action, and in today's video, we will be having a ranking of every single popcorn bucket I have. So, I'm gonna try and base it off of when I first got all of them. So, I might get some of it wrong, but let's get the first popcorn bucket. So the first popcorn bucket I ever got was this Ecto-1 popcorn bucket. It makes lights and sounds. I think just lights. Oh yeah, there. See? Right there. So this was released with Ghostbusters Afterlife in 2021. And yeah, I would give this popcorn bucket, it's really nice. The mudding on it looks incredible right here. So I would give this an 8 out of 10 because it's a pretty good popcorn bucket. They even, like, the rusting right here with the license plate is incredible. And you open it up and you get the popcorn in there. So it's really nice. That's just the first popcorn bucket. So we're gonna go ahead and get the second popcorn bucket. This one is from the Batman movie from, I think, 2021 or 2022. I don't know. But the eyes right here can show the popcorn in it. And it's pretty nice. It's like the cowl. And you open it up and you put all the popcorn in there. Not much to say, but the stitching is very nice. There's not much to say about it though, so I would give it a 7 out of 10. It's a really nice popcorn bucket, but not the best popcorn, best Batman popcorn bucket. I will show you that later. And then the next one is my Top Gun Maverick popcorn bucket. This popcorn bucket is a very nice popcorn bucket. It's a nice aluminum tin, and with all of the little beads on it, like pretending to be drills. You have the Top Gun Maverick name right there, and then on the back you have the fighter jets, which is very nice. And it has a lid. So here's the lid, which is pretty cool. And then all the popcorn goes in there. And I'm pretty sure this one was either 21 or 22. I can't remember. But that's that one. I would give this one, it's a pretty basic one, so a 7 out of 10, but I really like it. It's a pretty nice popcorn bucket. This one you've seen in a previous video for the Jurassic World Dominion movie review, but I have the Jurassic World Dominion popcorn bucket. This popcorn bucket is a very nice popcorn bucket. I love it because it's Jurassic World, but the amber logo is very nice. And it holds a lot of popcorn. You put the popcorn right there. I would have to give it a seven out of 10 though, because it's a very basic popcorn bucket. Nothing much to say about it. Now these aren't popcorn buckets, but they fall under the same category a little bit. I have the Puss in Boots cups. With kitty soft paws and a puss. And they're pretty cool cups with the little figures on it. Nothing much to say about them. They're small. They don't hold that much. I'd give it a 7 out of 10 for these. But the next one is from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. It's an okay popcorn bucket. It usually lights up right there through the eyes, but the battery's dead now. But this is a really good popcorn bucket. I really enjoy it actually, because you can see the popcorn through the eyes, kind of like the Batman one. But the detail on this one compared to the Batman one is way better. The respirator thing, and then the ears on it, and the top is all textured. And you pop this open. You got all the popcorn goes in there, and you can see where the light is right there. But I gotta say, this is an 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure this was 2023 though, but it's 8 out of 10. I have the Flash popcorn bucket from 2023, I think. This one, oh yeah, the light's working. It lights up right there. So that's where you put the popcorn. It's a pretty basic tin, but the texture on it, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's very nice texture. Nice grip, so when you grab it, it has a good grip. But it's basic 10. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, but it's pretty nice. Now, this one is very special. It's the Blue Beetle backpack popcorn bucket. So, it's very nice. It doesn't fit too much popcorn, I don't think. I didn't really use it that much, but the popcorn goes right there. It's nicely detailed, though. I'm gonna put it on real quick and see how it is. I don't want to knock down that Eiffel Tower. But you put this on right here. And the straps even have detail. But look at that. I mean, I gotta say it's a pretty nice popcorn, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10 though. It was for John Wick 4. So you got John Wick there on the side with his smoking. There's no gun. With smoke. And then on this side it says John Wick. On this side it's just him. And then on this side it's that logo. On the inside it's a bunch of like logos and stuff. But this came with something cool. Let me grab the camera and show you. But right here, it came with these coins, which the assassins use, I'm pretty sure. I don't think they use one with John Wick's face on it. But coins, I would give it an 8 out of 10, but truthfully, I just give it a 7 out of 10, because it's very cheap material. So that's that. Now this one is one of my favorite popcorn buckets in the collection. And I remember seeing it online selling for hundreds of dollars. I'm not selling it though. But look at this. This is the Dungeons and Dragons dice. Popcorn bucket. And the popcorn comes right here at the top. So it's basically, you roll a d20 right there. And you're able to open up the popcorn and get it. It's very cool. It doesn't hold that much, but it's fine, because in what it lacks in capacity, it makes up for in deep design. I have to give this a 8 out of 10 just because it's a very nice popcorn bucket. Is the Creed 3 popcorn bucket. This is pretty cool. So it's in a cube, like a boxing arena. This side has him like that in a champion pose. This one has him in a fighting pose. This one has him in a champion pose, and this one has him in a fighting pose. My only problem is that, look how small this is. Look at it compared to my head. It can hold hardly any popcorn, like a regular size popcorn in this. And they give you a large size popcorn with it. It doesn't hold that much. It's very small. For that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. But I mean, it's a fine tin. It's like basically a pretty average tin though. Could have done a lot more. But I like how it's kind of like a ring. Like here's the bottom part, here's the poles, and here's the rope. Taking a massive leap up. This popcorn bucket is one of my favorites in the collection. This is the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 popcorn bucket. Now this is like a crate, which you put your popcorn in. And then you have a rocket statue attached to the back. And you open it from the side here. From the side. And you put all your popcorn in there. it doesn't have too much, you can't put too much popcorn in it. Ow. But it's a pretty good popcorn bucket. It's very detailed with the rocket figure. It's just the rocket figure is very heavy. And if you're like sitting down holding it for a while, it gets kind of tiring. But let me go get. Did I give this a score? I'd give this an 8 out of 10. And I scored this one 7. Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger. This popcorn bucket's very nice. It actually rolls, unlike the Ecto 1. And like, look at those wheels. Like, look at the detail. And it has the hot rod engine. It was for Fast 10. It holds hardly any popcorn though. I think instead of using it for popcorn, I put a pizza in here or chicken tenders, because it holds nothing. For that, I'd give it a 6 out of 10, which is our first 6 out of 10 in the video. But it's a very okay popcorn bucket. We're taking a leap up. We have the Optimus Prime 18-wheeler popcorn bucket. This popcorn bucket right here is amazing. It rolls like the Dominic Toretto one, but it's way cooler. His pipes are straws. You put a soda right here, close it up, and you can drink the soda. Then, if you open right here, his trailer, you put all the popcorn right there. This is the best Transformers popcorn bucket in my opinion, and it looks so cool. I would give this a 9 out of 10 because it's very easy to hold in place, and you could just drink, grab popcorn. It's nice, very detailed. So for that, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I'm just show you some very boring popcorn buckets. Here is the Disney Wish cup. The only cool thing about this is that it lights up and it makes a star pattern. It doesn't really light up that much. This is a cup, so it's pretty basic. And then this is the popcorn bucket. It's heavy, which I don't really like. And I don't like the popcorn buckets like this, where it's so hard to put your popcorn in it. This one does light up though. Let me see if it works. It still does. It lights up bright. It's pretty bright. But for a mediocre movie, it's some pretty mediocre popcorn buckets. Now, that's all 7 out of 10. Not very great. Now, this is a pretty cool popcorn bucket. The Willy Wonka popcorn bucket is very nice. This was from the movie Wonka. It says Wonka right there. It's very detailed. And you put all your popcorn in there. And it holds a lot of popcorn. I mean, compared to my head, it's very nice. And you can wear it as a hat. So, gotta say, it's very nice. But this is a 7 out of 10 also. I'll show you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle popcorn bucket. So it has all their names graffitied on right there. And that's the lid of it. And it comes with a cup. Not much to say about it. I would really just give it a 7 out of 10 also. Not too crazy. And I forgot this one. This is from Avatar, The Way of Water from 2022. It's very hard to see, but you might be able to see the Avatar logo and other stuff in it. And I'm good. It lights up. Let me see if it works. It works. It looks way better lit up. And it could fit a good amount of popcorn. I mean, that's compared to my head. But it's pretty good. I really like it, how it's like the ocean as a rim. So I would give this popcorn bucket an 8 out of 10. This is the popcorn bucket from Minions: The Rise of Gru. I forgot when it came out. But it has the good, the bad, and the Teddy. It's an okay popcorn bucket. It's just like a normal 10. 7 out of 10. Nothing much to say about it. This is a cup. It wasn't for any movie, but it's Coca-Cola. AMC was selling it, and it's very nice. I mean, the straw's nice, and it lights up red, and then it has a pulsing red. And it gets, I think that's a brighter version. And yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 cup though, because it's like hard plastic. It's not cheap. The lid's a little cheap, but the lid's cool because it's kind of like a cap of like Mexican Coke or like a bottled Coke. And there it is. It fits a lot of drink, and it's really just a nice cup. So that's why this is the Garfield popcorn bucket thing. It's very basic. Swings. Holds hardly any popcorn. The cup had a figure. Don't know where it went. It's very basic, very boring, and it came with a plush. I would give it a 6. You know what? No. Yeah, a 6 out of 10. Because there's not much going on with it. It's very basic. But that's just my opinion. Is the Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire popcorn buckets. So this is Kong, and this one's Godzilla. The cool thing about this, one, it holds a lot of popcorn, and two, it splits in two. Now, it came with a cup, and I got the Scar King cup with the Scar King figure on it, and it's very cool. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Nothing crazy, but it's an okay popcorn bucket. Least favorite popcorn bucket in my entire collection. This is the Kung Fu Panda 4 popcorn bucket. It comes with these little figures that you put on a bowl like this. So they all go on here. This popcorn bucket hardly holds any popcorn. The inside has the chameleon, and then the back has meditating panda. But it's such a bad popcorn bucket. This is a 4 out of 10 popcorn bucket. It's a horrible popcorn bucket. Yeah. Now, this popcorn bucket. It's a very nice popcorn bucket. This is the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes popcorn bucket. That's the other side. That's the crap. That's the other side. Right here, you see Noah, I think his name was, with the hawk, with the window from the first film, and this comes off. And then in here, there was a keychain. I don't know where I put it somewhere. That's pretty cool. And you take this lid off, and then that's where all the popcorn is. I really like when there's a lid. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. This popcorn bucket is the Batman Spotlight, and it lights up the popcorn right there, super bright. Sorry. It's nice. The side's nice. The base, it's a very nice base. This is a 9 out of 10. Let me turn it off real quick. Next, we have the Aquaman Lost Kingdom popcorn bucket and cup. They're basically the same thing. The Aquaman suit, but it looks amazing. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And this is a very disappointing popcorn bucket. This is the Megatron cup. And then it doesn't even light up anymore, but it usually lights up. You have Orion packs, Alita 1, D16, and B157. It's a mediocre popcorn bucket. It's a 6. Nothing much to say about it. Buckets are just as good as Ecto 1. Here is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man Mini Puff cup. And then here is the Ghost Trap popcorn bucket. This moves. This right here moves. It rolls. And this opens up right here. This is where your popcorn goes. Put it right here. It has the Ghostbusters logo. And it lights up. Oh, look how cool that is. All the popcorn goes in here. It doesn't hold too much, but this popcorn bucket is such a cool popcorn bucket. Just this from the Frozen Empire. Just because the like, you can cosplay with this. Like, this is a ghost trap. I give it a 9 out of 10 because it's such a great popcorn bucket. This one, this is the Venom cup. It's very cool. And then here's the Venom popcorn bucket with all the tendrils, and Venom is on it right there. It's very nice. It's kind of basic though. I would give it an 8 out of 10 just because Venom's on it. Now we have a Captain America Brave New World cup right there with the lid, which is alright. But this is where it steps up the game. With the Captain America shield. This is not the same one from the intro. I have a different shield. This popcorn bucket comes up. You tightened it. You have the America logo. And it holds so much popcorn. My only problem is that these holes at the bottom, the small pieces of popcorn seep through. And when you're closing it, popcorn kind of gets caught on it. But this is a 9 out of 10 popcorn bucket. Just because it's a shield and they managed to make it collapsible. It's super cool. This one I think I got this month or last month. The Darth Vader helmet popcorn bucket. This was for Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. Popcorn goes in the head right there. And this does something crazy. Listen. This is the same one that I used in the intro, and it's incredible. Now, this popcorn bucket I just got today. The Mission Impossible Final Reckoning popcorn bucket. Watch this. So, it's a briefcase, right? You flip this up. Flip that latch. You open it. It opens like that. Oh, yeah, right up here on the front. The Final Reckoning lights up. Then, right in there, all the popcorn. And this is a cup. So part of the popcorn bucket comes off and it becomes a cup. That's crazy. So this is a 9 out of 10. And this Darth Vader. My favorite in the entire collection, a 10 out of 10. because it gets basically everything right. The sounds, the respirator looks amazing. It's so pearly. It's like just such a nice popcorn bucket. And now on screen right now, you can see how I ranked everything. But cut back to me. That's all just my opinion. I want to hear yours in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.